everybody. Happy Thursday. We're not playing Elden Ring tonight. We're gonna get weird. I don't know enough about this game. It was purchased for me by Afterlife Soul. Thank you again, Afterlife. It's an addition to the backlog from the community. And it's weird. It's real weird. I've done very little research. I was told to go in knowing as little as possible. But the capsule description on the Steam page is that this is a story about what happens when two scientists misinterpret a government memo and create sentient corn. That's it. That's all they give you. Hi, Afterlife. Hi, Julie. What up, Sally? Random thought. Humans are really bad at recharging. It takes about 8 hours charge for 16 hours of use. We're not very efficient machines for like rapid deployment, but we are shockingly good over a long period of time. I would ask you to go find something else that works on a recharging system that functions for 80 plus years. We're pretty good. What up, Sally? How are you? How long to beat on this game is about 3.5 hours on average. I'm hopeful that we can do this as a one shot, but I do have school tomorrow, so we can't go super late. So we'll just have to get into it and see what happens. So come on in, gang, and let's jump into the maze. I did install this briefly to audio check. That's basically all I've seen. So we're going in, gang. Let's find out just what the hell's going on. I love the design of their logo. I can tell you that at a glance. Might be weird. I can only assume it will be weird. It seems very weird. Is my portrait? Hang on. We'll wait until the game has loaded. Okay, the weird has already begun. That was corn running away. That's what that was. All right, hang on one second, gang. I gotta fix my camera. There we go. Zoom like screws with the settings on my camera since I have my camera set up specifically for the stream. So every time I'm on a Zoom call for school, I have to go change the settings, and then I always forget to change them back. This is the true form of corn. Do you mean corn like the band? You spelled it with a K. Is this game a corn comeback game? Oh, well, you're just gonna hit me with an invisible wall. All right. Well, I suppose we have to start into this corn maze, yeah? The music is very eerie. The music has got like a like an alien kind of a vibe. The band Korn is living corn controlling human bodies. I mean, I'm gonna be honest, if you started that rumor, they would probably really appreciate it. I don't know anything about the band Korn, but I'm sure they would love some sudden press in the year 2022. All right, so we're not just in a random corn universe. There is apparently structures. I guess we had the fences. Oh, because we came... Was that a water plant back there? Oh. At the top of an anchor? When the pointing hand icon appears, press the left mouse button to interact. This is traditionally not something you find on a farm. Handprint. It says key, but that's DNA strands and a circular slot. All right, I guess we'll head to the house. That's what that says. Press escape or P to enter the pause menu. Bare bones, love it. Anything in that box back there? Oh, I didn't think to look. Is this whole game in a maze, Afterlife? I'm not super good at mazes. No, okay. I tried to jump, but I can't jump. It's lined rather nicely. It's got a lovely, I don't know if that's a cushion at the bottom of it or if it's just like drawer liner. Oh, it's a drawer. This is decently well modeled corn if you don't look right at it. As soon as you get up close, you can see that it's not the highest res asset. But especially with how densely tiled they have it, it's a pretty good effect. It feels like I'm in a corn maze. Oh, dead end. I'm on to you. Pressing Q does absolutely nothing. All right, all right. Shades of Stanley parable. I can get behind that. I hit it. I did check it, Afterlife. I was like, I don't know if I can trust you. We haven't established if the narrator is reliable yet. We'll be back in question mark minutes. Items you can use will be added to your inventory. Story items will be added to your folio. Item added to folio. All right, I don't know what that does for me. Click the left mouse button to pick up items when the grab icon appears. I don't know how I feel about the corn. I'm assuming, well, they at least, I don't know what those were those boxes? They took them out of my way. Press E to examine your equipped item for clues on how to use it. English muffin, hard as granite. This muffin is most definitely nowhere near fit for consumption, despite how much you try. All you've done is given yourself a headache. All right. I've felt that way about English muffins before. Looks like that's the way to the house. What's over here? Windmill? Ah, but the boxes are over here now. Mega oranges, product produced in US of A. Okay. Is this a corn farm or an orange farm? Oh, why not both farm? Where was my turn to get to the house? It's further up. Okay. To the house. Press the space bar to look at story items in your folio. Welcome note. A note, lazily scribbled, includes a stock greeting and encourages the reader to enjoy the complimentary snack on the desk. Notes to the reader to mind the boxes and also says, open the big door and we'll probably say hello. All right, we can do that. Oh, it's a wraparound porch. I walked up the stairs and I was like, wait, there is no door. Shift Q? Nope. Nada. Open the big door. When you see the place icon, you can use an item. Click the left mouse button to use your equipped item. Oh, I don't want to use an English muffin. Oh, it's locked. Well, then let's break the glass. They said this was hard. It's not how we use an English muffin. This way to the barn. I feel like you could have written this on wood or cardboard instead of marking up this little chair. I don't think we can get through more oranges. Anything in the cars? Let's go look. Maybe the keys are in the car. The house doesn't look to be in super good repair, mind you. Can we see anything? I mean, the inside's just as dilapidated as the outside. Swing's nice though. So this is the path back to, I guess that's the logo for that hidden door thingy we found. Oh, check out this sweet ride. Wait, is that an alien? I think it's just a fake logo. How weird that there's no crouch animation. They just flip me between it and let me know that I'm crouched. How bizarre. I don't think there's anything we can do with the car. Tried to English muffin it. Back door? No, look at all these flower pots. Bellicose. Oh, I was like, maybe we'll slide the English muffin into the bellicose and undo the latch. I don't see anything. We can go this way though. What is this dude doing? Is this just carved in a solid piece out of the tree? Okay. Ooh. Broken shovel handle. Completely useless for shoveling dirt, but helpful if you want to tip something over. You immediately think of the wardrobe on the second floor of the farmhouse because you didn't particularly like how it looked at you and you would like to ruin its day. I've not been to the second floor of the farmhouse. Well, that's blocked off. I guess we're supposed to have been able to get into the farmhouse. Because this definitely thinks we got in the farmhouse. Oh, they're solar powered at least. Appreciate you guys doing your best. Anything else in the backyard? Oh. Oh, because I walked around it strafing looking at the house, so I didn't even see this. Little shed. Chicken coop. Okay, we'll go in there in a second. All right, space isn't jump. I opened the folio when I hit space. Ah, a key. Your mind explodes with the possible uses of this item, but you settle on key to unlock a nearby farmhouse and never think of any other possibility again. This is a disproportionately large key, I might add. No matter how many times you press it, Q still does nothing. I can't wait until they hit me with like a required usage for Q later. Oh, it's a poop box. A rusty nail jammed in a wall. Okay. You don't have whatever is required to get that yet. A mediocre rock. This is a folio item, huh? This is a rock you found near an outhouse. You don't know why you have it. It is absolutely mediocre in every way possible. Its name is Chauncey. Okay. I'm here for Chauncey the Rock. Yo, I just had a great idea. Upcoming pay-per-view, Chauncey the Rock and Dwayne the Rock Johnson tag team. I go in the back door. No, that would be stupid. Why would I go in the back door? All right. Opened a farmhouse door. Let's go. We in there? Reindeer. That's pretty good. Can't turn on the lights. Oh, it's V dark. Oh. Oh, that's the dude whose statue's out back. Okay, so that's the guy who owns the farm, I take it? A really boring mystery novel. What's it called? Night Danger, a Mick Murphy mystery by Reginald P. Higginbotham. Having no talent at the genre, the author mistakenly revealed the murderer's identity on the first page and spent the rest of the novel outlining a story about the detective buying a pair of pants. He got it published though. Like, you can talk some shit all you want. That book got published. Invoice for a carved wooden statue. Invoice for a commissioned wooden statue. Cost is in the hundreds of thousands. Items on the list include chopping down a large old oak tree, carved statue out of oak tree, and hospital bills for injuries sustained chopping down oak tree. So this is indeed the statue in the backyard, I would guess. That's funny. The pants detective. Fruit crate. Oh, I keep trying to jump. Oh, we didn't read this. Despite what the name would suggest, this crate was specifically used to hold a large number of pine cones in order to start a collection. The collection currently sits at 0. Nail clippers. Oh, they're in terrible shape. Vigilant as you are when it comes to personal hygiene, the only two things these clippers will do for you are grip something lodged in a wall and give you a 100% tetanus guarantee. That's it. Sounds to me like we could use those to get the nail. This particular plug fits perfectly into the bathroom sink on the first floor of the farmhouse. It is also a talking plug, but due to a bad case of laryngitis, you will never know that. So wait, I can just literally... All right. We're out here solving puzzles, gang. Sausage grinder, something is jammed inside. Can we pull it with the nail clippers? No. Though the smell is strong enough to overcome a herd of yaks, you could use it to loosen something you need to remove. For some reason, an image of a gloved hand pops into your head, leading directly to you walking straight into a wall. Okay. Press C to crouch and C again to not crouch. You can do this forever. Thank you. Grover brand canned gator. Someone probably actually sells canned alligator, right? Oh. Oh, this is why you taught me how to crouch. Oh, and we'll hit Q. You're right. Keep reminding me, Afterlife, so that I hit it every so often. What is in these bottom ones? They're like gourds, but kind of not. Unlocked secret door, making it much less secret. Oh, it's this shelf. Afterlife, is this a secret horror game? Bruh, if you can spend that much money on a statue, someone got to buy a fucking mop in this bitch. Spooky coming up? Oh, I didn't know it was spooky. I might have made different choices. Fuse box missing a fuse. Okay. Or maybe not. Oh, this is the bellicose. Opened cellar doors. Is that what that's called? A bellicose? Can I jump the fuse with nail clippers? No. We can use the nail clippers in that outhouse though, right? Oh, and the shovel. Think of the wardrobe on the second floor of the farmhouse. Okay, shovel pointed us towards the second floor. We never went upstairs, but I bet you we can go get the nail. We cruising now. The corn isn't really trying to hide, are they? We've seen them twice now. Ah, pulled rusty nail out of wall with nail clippers. Okay, so the nail clippers disappeared. That's all we needed them for. For some reason, the first thing that pops into your head is that this would be a good conductor for electricity, possibly as a fuse. You are very strange. Or we're a genius. Let's go put this in the fuse box. Q still does nothing. Just for anyone keeping track at home. I instinctively tried to hit P to jump there and only stopped myself halfway to the button. Not P, space. Used rusty nail as a fuse against safety regulations. Restored power to farmhouse. It is slightly less dark than it was before. What am I hearing? The light above me, I guess. Ugh, it's gross down here. Maybe I don't want the lights on. Can we take a minute? This is among the most correctly rendered, like, big construction trash cans with random pieces of wood in it I think I've ever seen in a video game. Like, even the angle of the wood sticking out of it is just delightfully real. I feel like I have a direct connection to that. We got lights. What am I hearing? Oh, is it this radio? A CD player. Opened CD player. You picked up a CD. Good for you. A new path has opened to you to the barn and silo. You're just gonna tell me that, huh? An old CD, its label faded. Pressed on the first batch of CDs ever created, this brand was notoriously expensive and even more unreliable, making even the greatest of symphonies sound like something a concussed elephant would make while stumbling around a music shop. Top secret brand CD. All right. Anything else now that the power's on? This room's much less creepy now that the power's on. What is this lamp, though? Bruh. Okay. Says he? The couple? Oh yeah. Looking good. Looking good. All right, we gotta go upstairs. Oh, here's a wardrobe. An item can be placed here. I wonder if it's my fruit crate. And then tipped wardrobe over with broken shovel handle. Oh, I used it as a fulcrum. All right. Looks like that leads to maybe like an attic, but we're not done up here yet. I don't think, at least. There's a lot of fucking ugly lamps in this place. You're not so bad. You're kind of a classic easy lamp. Oh, maybe we were done up here. Is there anything in this little alcove? No. I can't open the closet. All right. It's a big ass fucking attic. All right, there's a thing for us over there. Oh. You're awful. Here's a better view. Oh, there's all kinds of wild shit over here. All right. Yeah, the circle thing's weird. I still think it looks like the top of an anchor, but I don't think there's enough space for what I was thinking. So now I can see it looks like it's embedded in some kind of foundation right there. So I don't know. Maybe it's like a weird Tesla coil thing. I don't know. A burnt lab report. Burnt in this old school toaster. Burnt report. Much of it can't be read, but the words abject failure appear several times. So does hurt feelings, sentient corn stalks, and why did we do this? I think the why did we do this is my favorite part. Oh, wait, what is... Oh no. Oh no, they made all kinds of people veggies. I'm not super comfortable. if I'm real honest. All right, hang on. Where can I put this reticle so that later I can erase it? Trying to get a screenshot. Can I get rid of that in the HUD? Options. Visuals. God damn it. Listen up, game developers. Give me a place where I can get rid of your stupid HUD so that I can take cool screenshots. Don't be a Dorcas. An item can be placed here. Mallets. Smash something perfectly flat with this trusty tool, but remember, you can never unflatten things with this. It is the mallet's greatest weakness. Lurking for a bit, trying to kill the final boss. How goes it? Yo, get that final boss. That's awesome, buddy. It's going pretty good. Things are weird. Things are weird, but not bad. I'm not entirely sure what we're playing just yet. It's a puzzle game. It's an adventure game. But corn? Question mark? All right, what path opened to me? The barn and the silo, they said. Yeah, because there used to be boxes over here. Might be weird or not, we will see. I don't think we're still waiting on the will it be weird. The other bosses were cake yesterday. Hold shift to sprint. Okay. The other bosses were cake yesterday. The one made me get good. So 6 bosses went down in 11 tries. Yo. That's always really satisfying when you have a boss that like absolutely wrecks your shit for a while. And then after you finally get through that, you get over that hurdle, you just fucking like blast through a bunch of content. What does this say? If you're stuck, remember to press E to examine your equipment for clues. Buck something. Green kidney cure? Great kidney cure? What? I don't know that I'm down with a kidney cure from a place like this, if I'm honest. Side path, we'll get to that in a minute. Ah, yes, some Children of the Corn. For anyone who's seen the original Children of the Corn, and I'm going to be real honest. Okay, we can go to the silo too. It's been an extremely long time since I've seen Children of the Corn. I think I have the name right. One of the kids, not our heroes, but the like weirdo kids that are the Children of the Corn. Thank you, Julie. We hit Q, nothing happened. Q still does nothing. I think his name's Malachi. He's the redheaded kid that's like the leader of the Children of the Corn. And at the end, when they're looking for them, when everyone's gotten really really hostile, he's just screaming Outlanders at the top of his voice. Go find that scene on YouTube. That actor has just a freakishly large mouth. I will always have the image of that scene seared in my mind because it looks like he's unhinging his jaw like a snake to shout Outlanders. I know what you're talking. See, it's like once you've seen it, that's it. You're never gonna unsee it. Outlanders. You like, he's more mouth than face at that point. A lot of hay here. So like, was it used for livestock? I thought I was the only one. Dude, I'm telling you. Enjoy the lurk, Schneid. Thanks for dropping by, buddy. A book titled Corn of the World. All right, listen. I kind of want to read this. A book outlining the differences and similarities of corn species across the globe. Several chapters also discuss the color yellow. A few species are circled in red pen, while no, no, no appears in many places across the entire book in blue pen. I think it would be really fascinating, and I'm sure someone's already done this. I bet you if you looked at the various species of corn and how they propagated through civilization, you can see kind of a clear line between areas that were populated and the timeline in which corn was introduced, at least in corn eating parts of the world. I know it's not an internationally staple vegetable. Grain. Get pumped. Yo, this dude thick though. Oh, you're not gonna let me get closer to thick, man? Thick. I did see that broom back there that we could grab. Don't anyone panic. Was there any item in the farmhouse upper bedroom? Not that I saw. We can go back there if we get stuck though. We still have a couple side paths we gotta go look at. Broom. There's a pile of something or other you can sweep up with this, but you already knew that. What you didn't know was that this broom is haunted. This will not affect your adventure in any way, as the ghost is currently away on business. There's some real like, just a glove? Okay, I freaked out because the hay behind it is like weirdly shadow casted. It's just a glove. This has like Terry Pratchett kind of a flavor. I would need to do a linguistic study on how trade of goods affect ancient languages of time and countries. Vegetables like corn would be a good one to look into. Yeah, I agree. I think that especially I would love to see the interaction between kind of corn consuming cultures introducing corn to others. All right, let's go to no, let's not go to the silo. We had another side path that I saw here. We know we have a path to the silo. Let's see. This broom, it's so funny that the choice to just like wedge the item onto your screen without really any, I don't know. It's definitely like a very amateurish way to do any kind of an item display. Muffin. Let's keep the muffin out. Muffin. I hope at some point we have to break some. Oh, I didn't try. Oh, well, they had an outline for me. Stop pressing Q. Never. All right, so this is maybe a test. It introduces words for the food and words for trade and transport. Well, and words that describe the food, right? Gloved severed hand. A severed hand, perfectly preserved in the glove that encases it. It could come in handy if you could give yourself a hand and find a way to loosen and get that glove off. The first pun was intended, but not the second. Hi guys. Ooh, a very fashionable fedora though. A very fashionable fedora worn by a very fashionable person. Due to this, you are not putting it on your head, as you have not earned the right. On the inner tag, the owner wrote his name, Fernando. Ah, here's Fernando's name tag. It took you several hours of staring, but you managed to deduce that the name tag in fact belongs to the dead person it was near, and that his name is Fernando. It took you several more hours to notice that the dead person was a lab assistant, and then 5 more minutes to realize you were trying to read the thing upside down the whole time. Sorry, Fernando. Why are you clothespinned? Oh no, they're not clothespins, they're jumper cables. Bruh, did you get murdered? Were you a murder boy? Toolbox. Single piece of corn. Got my eye on you, pal. Why do I have the hand out? Let's get the hand out of here. All right. I can't sweep up the pile of boxes. Just kind of hoping that was going to be the case. Or just maybe stop moving forward there. Glove protected hand? Maybe. We need a handprint back at that door, so maybe the glove is gonna give us, or the hand inside the glove is gonna give us access. That means I gotta take it out of the glove, and then I'm just carrying around a fucking severed hand though. I'm not super jazzed about that. All right, silo. How do you get into a silo? A padlock. Nothing. What have we got? We got a glove. Broom. Pile of something. Flatten something. Old CD. Rancid corn oil was what? A gloved hand. Oh, that's how we're gonna get the hand lubed up. Do I have a way to use things together? No. So we have to use the corn oil with something first. Let's go back and look around at the farmhouse. The bird song is pretty nice. I'm waiting for there to be like a soundtrack change. It might just loop this whole time. Double check the bedroom side tables. I don't see anything Afterlife. I can't even get to that one. Left room from top of stairs. Ah, a bobby pin. Extremely useful for picking a lock. But you mistakenly thought it was a pencil and wrote a very detailed account of your day up to that point, and didn't notice there was no ink until a few hours later. All right, so that'll be for the silo. Is there like a bucket? Can I put the corn oil? No. Yes, we can fill the sink with it. Poured rancid corn oil in the sink. The smell is worse than imagined. All right, guys. I'm putting a hand in here. What up, Daddy D? You came here. Weirdly, you got here just in time to see me use rancid corn oil to peel the glove off of a severed hand. You know, that old chestnut. Loosened glove from severed hand. Slightly disgusting. Once you manage to tear away from giving yourself an unending stream of high fives with this hand, you may want to find an actual use for it, and it's not to start another round of high fives. What you've missed is that we woke up in the middle of a corn maze. Everything here seems to be dilapidated and abandoned, but we have caught glimpses of sentient and mobile corn stalks. Just full corn plants capable of auto locomotion running around on their own. All right, so the hand I figure we can use on that door. Let's go pick the lock on the silo. And I'm not gonna run around with the hand out. I gotta stop with the hand being out. That's back to the door. We gotta go this way. Which way was it? The corn maze do be getting me kind of mazed about. Oh, thank God I'm allergic to anything but the blandest of games. This is now officially a Minesweeper stream. In a maze, for a maze. You got me. You got me. It is indeed a maze. The Amazing Maze. I think that's actually a maze. Like a fairly well-known corn maze. Barn is this way, and then the silo's over here too. Any song by Korn is always nostalgic for me. Well, Afterlife came up with the theory of playing, while we were doing the intro to this game, that the band Korn is actually sentient corn. Were you a big Korn fan? Are you still a big Korn fan? How often does Korn pop up in your portfolio? My God, in your playlists? Wait, that's a separate path? Then what was this path? Where did this go? To boxes? Did this lock me out? A tractor. Corn NFTs? Please don't buy corn NFTs. Don't buy NFTs in general, but also don't buy NFTs from bands that, to my knowledge, no longer record music. I will openly admit that I am fully ignorant to anything Korn. So absolutely correct me if I'm wrong. I put them whenever I'm feeling tipsy and want a nostalgia trip. Marilyn Manson, Slipknot, Korn. Pussifer? Is that band's name? Pussifer? La Triviata? I don't even know half these bands. Pussifer's hilarious. Unlocked padlock with bobby pin. So they can animate that whole chain falling down, but they won't animate my crouch. We're gonna have to talk Finish Line Games. Traviata is an opera, and Pussifer is definitely hilarious. I'm gonna have to check it out. Opened silo door. Is this corn? A pile of corn kernels. An old telescope. We just pocketed the entirety of a classic telescope. Manufactured about a century ago, this telescope's effective range is the tops of low-hanging trees, possibly because its lenses were put on backwards. Looks like it was used frequently with varying results. This is a weird setup in here. Though it's hard to make out, this blueprint looks like it's for the construction of a very large and very poorly planned facility, with a farm situated on top of it. The facility itself actually set an architectural record for having the largest number of corridors that lead absolutely nowhere. Why did we build all of this? I love that, like, scrawled into the middle. We sweep up the corn. It does say a pile. Let's go. Needle nose pliers. You saw something in that sausage grinder that could be removed with these pliers. You know this because you spent an uncomfortable amount of time trying to pull it out with your hands, making no progress whatsoever. I'm in this picture and I don't appreciate it. Please don't call me out like that in front of my stream friends. I think I don't know if I did actually on the way out. I should have tried to get whatever was loose in the sausage grinder with the severed hand we're now carrying. How's my week been? Pretty good. I was really worried. I had a statistics exam that I wasn't feeling super confident about, and I wound up doing pretty well on it. Not wonderful, not necessarily as well as I would have liked, but I got a B, so I'm okay with that given how frustrated I was going into it. The statistics books did help. So what do we have in here? A warped key fob. Oh, we can go flatten this upstairs. My stats class being entirely online is a little frustrating because I'm not interfacing with a professor. And one of the things that I was studying for this module's test, I didn't quite understand with the source material they gave me, and I was able to read it from some of the additional books that you got me hooked up with, and that got me pretty well straightened out. So this warped key fob would be useful if you could flatten it back to its original shape. At first, you tried to do this by staring very hard at it. It didn't work, so you set out to find a tool that will do the job much better. So yes, thank you very much for getting me set up with those books. Because it was probably the difference between a B and something lower. Go flatten a key fob, gang. Where's my mallet? Hiya! The key fob has been smashed good and flat. This key fob has been smashed so perfectly flat that you can't help but toss it like a frisbee to see how far it goes. You regret your decision immediately. Well, this has the DNA strand on it. So what do you guys think? A severed hand, a DNA key fob, and the top secret CD? Do you think they'll get me into the secret door? Am I dropping frames all of a sudden? What are you doing, Twitch? Acting a fool, that's what it's doing. Better shape up, Twitch. Can I not go this way yet? This is the windmill, right? Yeah, we can't go there. This looping background track is gonna make me very sleepy. Damn, I am barreling through this corn maze. We better, I think this is a wrong turn, wrong turn. I was about to say I should try and remember the actual route in case I ever need to do this at speed. All right, so key fob. So it's not really a slot for a key so much as it is a slot for a key fob. And that's disgusting. Oh shit, gang. I'm not moving. It's
Hey! Hey! You must answer a riddle before you're allowed to enter. A doctor and his son are in a car accident.
No, not that one. Say the one about the guy who hung himself with an ice block. You just gave that one away. Answer this one. What animal walks on 4 legs in the morning?
That one's boring. I'm riddle president today. I get to pick.
Oh, yeah,
that's true.
Why is he president every time?
I've actually always been vote for him.
riddle president.
Can't really argue with that. An empty bus pulls up to a stop and 10 people get on. At the next stop, 5 people get off, and twice as many people get on as at the first stop. At the third stop, 25 get off. So, which one of us is named Jim?
Am I Jim?
I thought he was Jim.
No, that's Bill. Where's Bill?
You're Bill.
Oh, that's right.
You may as well enter as we sort this all out. Let's hope you're better than the last one.
What the fuck? All right, see you guys.
Oh, and watch out for our brother down there. He's a bit odd.
Iacorn indeed. Well, that was unexpected. I would agree. Bob, I told you to fix this elevator weeks ago. It takes hours for everyone to get in here because of your stupid experiment, moron. Cordially, Ted. Hiya, Ted. Don't worry about it. I'll reset the elevator after a few more months of data. We overbought on food pellets and have to get rid of them somehow. Bob. A button. Pressed a button. I ate a stale pellet. Oh, wait. Am I turning into the experiment? You ate a stale pellet. I'll reset the elevator after a few more months of data. We overbought on food pellets. So is that literally what I'm doing right now? Do I have to just... All right. Whoa, we got it. What if I don't eat it? What up, Neo? How are you? Long time no see, buddy. The elevator begins to move. We ate enough pellets. It's a pellet-powered elevator. Oh, and everything got real dark. Oh my God, this guy. All these notes are a trip. Bob P. McTavish, honorary lobby. I'm assuming this is Bob P. McTavish. Bob P. McTavish, PhD, MA, BSc, DOP, Esquire. Founder, but it looks like maybe an infinity symbol. It has been done. I have become the Elden Lord. Good job, Juki. That's awesome, buddy. My God, Bob, what is this? Did you actually have the gall to commission a bronze statue of yourself? It'll cost us a fortune, you narcissistic dolt. Cordially, Ted. Hiya, Ted. Don't worry, I got a good deal on it. Commission these statues in bulk. Think they really spruce up the facility, especially for the tour. Could be a big moneymaker for us. Bob. Bob, are you you are so very stupid. What about the term classified, don't you understand? We can't host any tours, moron. Cordially, Ted. And don't think I didn't notice you put one near the farmhouse. Repeat, classified. Put it away, idiot. Cordially, Ted. I'm just glad I did it before tomorrow night. I wanted to finish my main playthrough before doing the level 1 run this weekend. Yo, level 1 run, let's go. My schedule's been a mess, but try to check the YouTube when I can. Well, I dig it, man. I'm just glad to see you hanging out. How have things been? What you been up to? Oh my God, a facility brochure. He definitely was not allowed to make this. And what the fuck did he think was going to happen? Look at this image. It's so cursed. A flashy brochure that appears to be part of the proposed tour of the facility, which includes what Bob thought a modern child looked like. Most of the brochure is redacted, except for the walking sentient corn on the front. I should move myself down. Hang on. Do this. Been pretty good, getting ready to graduate high school. Yo, let's go. So yeah, no wonder you're super busy all the time, I bet. Have things more or less gotten back to like a baseline of normality for you at school? I know my my godkids, this is the first time in ages that their school hasn't felt like a weird mix of rules that change every 20 minutes from like COVID safety protocols and stuff. Is all this? This is an outrageously grand facility. Bob, you dummy. There are thousands of water tanks here. Do you realize how much feeding these fish will cost? Cordially, Ted. Hiya, Ted. The fish shipment should be arriving today. Could you be a pal and put them in the tanks for me? Thanks, Bob. This is so many fish tanks. Who was gonna sit in all these chairs? West Hook checkpoint. That's blocked to me right now. The orange crates are a pretty ridiculous conceit for the game. Invoice for an order of military grade jumpsuits at a heavy markdown from the original cost. All apparently have the name Mitchell embroidered across the breast and only come in size XX, XXL. The word defective appears a few times in very small print. Mask mandate ends tomorrow. They canceled a lot of the classes I wanted to do though. That sucks. I have a cheap jumpsuit made out of a material that looks like it will fall apart at the mere thought of a gentle breeze. This jumpsuit should not be worn by anyone. Are you excited to finish high school? Are you anxious about it? I hope I'm not triggering any anxiety by asking, but I know I was pretty excited to be done with high school. Ted, exciting news. I got us a huge deal on jumpsuits for the facility. I got thousands in bulk at a fraction of the price. I've already used the savings for some great stuff. Bob, you idiot. You got a good deal on them because they are completely useless. No one can wear them, Ted. Bill, Bob, cordially, Ted. Jumpsuit's nice. Bob sounds like an idiot, but I kind of like that. I'm just carrying a coat rack. Good for hanging coats, unless it is placed upside down, in which case it is not effective at all. I beg to differ. If you put this coat hanger upside down, as long as it was balanced properly, you could still hang coats from the base. I was ready for a break from high school when my time came. Appears to be a report on the warfare readiness of the subjects of Project Maize. The report states multiple times that the sentient corn had no discernible method of raising or operating a military firearm and have a habit of taking naps right in the middle of the test. The term abject failure also appears all over the document, a running theme on many reports involving the corn. So excited to get out of here. I'll definitely miss it though. Yeah, I mean, don't get me wrong. I look back on my time in high school and there's a lot about it I do miss. I had a lot of really good friends that I, very quickly didn't see or talk to as often. There were teachers and faculty at the high school that I really liked. But I was very much ready to move on and try to do different things. It's an exciting time. I'm pretty hyped for you because it's going to be a pretty wild ride for you the next little bit. By the way, I think you made a mistake on the planning board. I think you mixed up Dishonored and Devotion. Definitely confusing since they both start with a D. Oh, is that what I did? An extremely obvious fake panel. All right, we'll come back to that. Dishonored is on my radar because I've kind of, now that I've had a chance to sit on, this is actually pretty well modeled equipment, including the mats. Since I've had a chance to sit on Deathloop for a bit now, I definitely feel like Deathloop wound up being kind of a letdown in the end. Like the ending to Deathloop was dissatisfying enough that I felt like it kind of cheapened the rest of the game for me. I still really think it's good. It's definitely worth playing. But I did not love the ending. And so I'm tempted to revisit some of Arcane's older work to scratch that itch. Try as you might, you are unable to lift this more than 2 times in quick succession. And yet somehow you continue to carry it with you wherever you go. Is this another case of buying in bulk and getting a deal? I don't know how many people are even stationed at this facility. Seems like a fairly large amount of equipment. The only way this report could sound more triumphant is if trumpets were blared every time it was read. Explains the very promising results after examining one of the new sentient corn stalks, a breed of Ruby Queen corn that shows high levels of intelligence. It also glosses over the fact that this specimen is somehow female, which was apparently impossible under the genetic protocol the facility used to create them. Smash mirror. It's a good way to not have to render a reflection. Well done. Jesus. There's a grate behind this, it would appear. A nondescript rock, a run-of-the-mill rock with no defining features whatsoever to discern it from the billions of other rocks currently in existence. Its name is Mabel. So now we have Mabel, and then what was the original one? Chauncey. Mabel and Chauncey are our current rock collection. This is so weird to me, because this toilet seems like fairly ineffectually modeled, or at least like not highly detailed. A sweaty headband. Oh boy. We'll read this in a second. I want to finish my thought about the modeling. That toilet versus this thigh exercise equipment, the thigh weight. I feel like this is much better modeled. This sweaty headband imbues the wearer with the ability to walk at a slightly brisker pace than normal for short periods of time. It's not worth the risk. Can I smash this open with the weights? Oh, the weight was not an item. The weight was a folio item. Yes, the dumbbell is a folio item. Okay.
Excellent!
Yo, Neo, thank you so much for this. For the corn! Be ready for a great year. Be funny. Be responsible. Be healthy. Be inspired. Were they teaching the corn here? Wait a minute. Is this a corn classroom? How did I do? Skill 1, skill 2, follow directions, craftsmanship. Corn got to learn, they have to know. I really like this grading system. I'm gonna make an appeal to all educators. Please make this your grading system from now on. I especially love the average smiley. The average smiley is really doing it for me. I'm very happy with that. Are we going to have a ball? Bay Hendon, Olivia Grace Gorton, Regan Cochran, Alfred Hill, Colby Donahue, Anna Lewis Bryant, Tessa Kelly. These are all... Maybe these are people who worked here as children? I don't know. I really like the idea that it's the corn. We're doing it. We're doing it. Oh, I can't jump. That's right. Damn it. Teddy bear. A Soviet knockoff of a famous American teddy bear, which has a variety of friendly Russian sayings when powered up. Its name is Vladdy. According to the tag, it looks grumpy. Looks like a war criminal to me. It is a nondescript children's block adorned with letters and numbers, and you spend a long amount of time trying to figure out which is which. Eventually, you sort it out, but the number 5 still fools you every now and then. Okay. Is that a toy steak? This classroom's very cute. Okay. Put our sweatband on. Really pushing it to the limit now. This game was made in Toronto, Ontario, Canada. There's a lot of pretty neat little indie companies out of Canada. Robotics room. Oh, an item. Oh my God, are we gonna make a robotic bear? Placed teddy bear on workbench. Oh, we'll be back, Teddy. Don't worry. Guidebook of Redacted. Build-A-Bear? You're damn right. It appears to be an official guidebook for a tour of the research facility. A large portion of the text has been redacted, but 20 pages are fully dedicated to the giant vats and mostly repeat the refrain that the vats are very large and contain things that should stay in very, very large vats. Shoutouts for Canada, Neo? Hells yes. Bob, you jerk. Put my RAM back where it was. I know you took it and hid it in that stupid spot of yours. Bring it back here. Cordially, Ted. Ooh, the Gripotron. I bet you I can't put this here yet. Oh, I can. We can just have it float in the ether. Oh, damn it. I didn't read it. Oh. I'll have to check the wiki. An item can be placed here. Turned on power strip. Bob, stop playing your stupid games on my computer. It's screwing around with my AI experiments, idiot. Cordially, Ted. Look, I get that Ted is like trying to do his work and is taking things real serious, but also seems like he's kind of a drag to work with. I don't discount the fact that Bob is at fault a lot of this time, right? Like Bob's pushing his buttons, but Ted's kind of a dick. Bob, you disgusting slob. Don't you know how to read? Stop eating in here, glutton. Cordially, Ted. All right, we have an old computer. As its name, this is just a keyboard, right? Oh no, this is like legit an old school all-in-one. As its name suggests, this computer is old. You get a sense that it could use an upgrade, and then you spend several moments trying to figure out what the word upgrade means. It means we plug it into this. And now what? I need another severed hand so that we can type with it. I love that when video games model these like super generic drop ceilings, they almost always model them with some water damage because they don't look real if they don't have the water damage. Like if you put them up there pristine, they almost don't look right. Hiya, Ted. The latest brochure came back from the press. Take a look. think it'll really boost the tour. And you'll be happy to know that the most sensitive bits have been redacted. Safety first. Bob, first, you are an idiot. That brochure is incredibly stupid. Second, for the last time, no tours. Cordially, Ted. Third, if you're gonna make that stupid brochure, at least add my name to it. We're co-research heads, remember? As in same title? Jerk. Cordially, Ted. Hi, Ted. Really sorry, but the final print has been done and sent off. I'll make doubly sure that the next one has your name underneath mine on the front. Bob. Good God, Bob. Do you have the reading comprehension of a 5-year-old? This is a top secret facility. Where did you send those brochures? Moron? Cordially, Ted. See what I'm saying? Like, there's got to be a nicer way to say that, Ted. The communal grotto? What the fuck? Who greenlit this project? Oh, hi, gang. Look at all the solo cups. They're not quite solo cups. To level 2. All right, well, we can't go up and talk to the corn yet, it would appear. Who's tracking trash through here, guys? We talked about this. A cheeseburger wrapper originated from a local fast food restaurant. The nutritional information on the wrapper proudly proclaims now 100% salmonella free. There are, no exaggeration, thousands of these wrappers littering the facility, but a very fetching mustard stain on this particular one sparked you to pick it up. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. Ooh. Ooh. I don't This one's ridiculous. So is this Bob and Ted? I'm assuming. We know that's Bob, so is this Ted? They always have him depicted in kind of an unflattering way. Hey, Ted. Notice that you took down the painting in the lobby. Thanks. It had a little blemish on it. No sweat, though. Here's another one. Be a pal and put it up, would you please? Bob. Bob, I'm not putting up another one of your paintings, you self-indulgent louse. For God's sake, how many did you order? Cordially, Ted. And why is my face on that stupid horse? Cordially, Ted. All right. Pizza, cheeseburger. Holy shit. Is this all from the corn? Guys, clean up. Have you seen Have a Nice Death? No, I've heard of it, but I've not seen it. A military backpack. A military backpack. It can carry lots of things, none of which come to your mind at this particular moment. Was it good? I'm assuming you recommend it. Bob's favorite screwdriver used to pry open Bob's secret storage spot. It is completely useless for removing screws, but makes a nice ping noise when tapped against a metal railing. This place is fucking weird. Still early access, but I'm liking it so far. Are they, what storefronts are they selling it through? Bob, you disgusting slob. Until you've cleaned up after yourself, I am blocking your entrance to the bathroom. I'm tired of calling in the hazmat team every week, moron. Cordially, Ted. If you look at the bottom of this note, the amount of space that they had set aside for the post-it note UI, this note is too long for it and is slightly cut off at the bottom. This is likely the largest note in the game. Probably the only one that carries to that many lines. Otherwise, they would probably have revised that to avoid it. You would assume.
Let us pose another query. If a tree falls in the woods, does it make a sound?
Interesting conundrum. What kind of tree?
Fir.
Can it talk?
Yes, but only after lunchtime.
Is it wearing a lot of bells?
Some, but not many.
Is it in a glass house?
Naturally.
I have it. It does make a sound, but since it's a tree, it's too stupid to notice.
Correct.
Well
Only on
done.
Steam so far. So you guys just jamming? They look so cursed. The fact that the corn kernels like shift out of their rows to accommodate the eyes and mouth are so gross. A memo from the US government directed to a secret research facility, name of which is redacted. It contains an incomprehensible directive to do something with corn, including an even more incomprehensible sum of money for the budget. The year on the memo, 1983. Also, I would kill for Bob. Oh, whoa. What just happened? That was weird. Oh, sorry. I like walked right through you. My mistake there, pal. Sorry. A schedule outlining the work shifts of the entire facility staff. Most notable are the shifts for the two founders. They are completely opposite of each other. So there was a pretty sizable staff here. So that takes away a little bit of my theory about it being so secluded. Look at this opulent fucking bathroom. Why the fuck? Who designs this shit? So they have a shared bathroom where if they're both in here, they're just staring at each other on the crapper. Ted, you piece of garbage. Can you guys tell which one's Bob and which one's Ted? What do you think? Sketcher 3000, a major improvement over the Sketcher 2000, as it features the ability to actually draw lines instead of instructing children to stare at the screen and imagine the drawing in their minds. You feel like using it to draw a large face, owing to your fascination with foreheads. I feel personally attacked. The invoice for this incredibly extravagant bathroom calls for marble steps leading up to 2 extravagant toilets and a sink encrusted with gold. Cost is in the hundreds of thousands. Ted left it on Bob's toilet seat with a very pointed statement on financial culpability. I'm not paying for this. All right. Screwdriver, backpack. We know the backpack is going to go with the bear in the robotics lab. So let's go put that sucker into place. Guess we got to leave the grotto for now. Kind of a bummer. I like it here. Where was robotics? That was the other direction. No, it's right here. Okay. Here's this. There you go, bud. We still need to get you some kind of a sign. Got to spend the government money or lose it. I somehow feel like Bob's concern was not losing budgetary governance. I don't think he was looking to eliminate the possibility that they remove some of his budget for a later date. Hi, Ted. Just a heads up. I put your RAM right here. This way it gets less dusty. It's in his fucking secret compartment. Oh wait, we need the RAM for the keyboard. For the computer. This is the upgrade of which it was speaking. Presumably. The old computer has been upgraded. It's not your best work. I just fucking crammed sticks of RAM directly into it. Upgraded computer.
What? What are you looking at? Something on Vlad's face? Why you not talk? Do you understand? Understand what Vladdy is saying.
What the fuck?
Butso boy, you're a big idiot. How you survive by being stupid? Fine, Vladdy help. Oh, why gray so minyoy? Huh? What is this on Vladdy's back? This makes no sense. All of this is very stupid. So, where we go?
You have acquired Vladdy. Prepare to be insulted forever. Okay. Okay. Try Q. Nothing on Q. Still nothing on Q. Fuck. All right. I think my Build-A-Bear never did that. This is an extremely expensive package. You have to pay an awful lot for the Vladdy package. He goes hard. I think having acquired our friend Vladdy, listen to his footsteps. All right, I think this is a good time for the midstream break. We'll let our unnamed protagonist and Vladdy get to know each other a little better, and I'm gonna go take a minute and stretch. Go yourself if you've been sitting for a bit. Get up, stretch out, go get a drink of water, go get a little snack, whatever you need. Get those midstream break activities handled, and then when we come back, we'll have more adventures with whatever the fuck this is. I'm so confused. I'll be right back.